fellas, Untamed Soldier here. Welcome back to some Red Dead 2. And the last video, I did a video on Tumbleweed and what some of the changes that we see in this game compared to the other game. And now we are going to Armadillo, one of my favorite towns to go to in Red Dead 1. Second being Blackwater. I don't know, it just has like that old western feeling. Like I'd always go here and just, you know, pretend I was like Wyatt Earp or something like that. Now, as I said in the last video, that Armadillo doesn't look like the town that you remembered back in Red Dead 1. Now, since this is a prequel, this is probably a story of what Armadillo looked like in the earlier stages of John Marston's travels. As you can see, it looks exactly the same as always, but a little bit more darker. It's not, you know, a normal town, but there's a bit of a bug going on here. They said it was you'll hear from this guy.
Stay away! The cholera is still raging.
So that is some type of plague, kind of like the the Black Plague back in like the 1300s, like 1400s, something like that. And once you walk around here, you'll start seeing these dead bodies, and they just look pale skin, look like they're extremely sick, and obviously, you know, not living anymore. This has pretty much turned into the new Tumbleweed a slight bit, like to the point where it looks like it's just this looks like a perfect place to have like a zombies type of deal. You know, dead bodies everywhere. It looks pretty dark. Not a place you would want to go to if you would want to explore, you know, in real life. As you can see, you cannot rent a room here, as I believe. You can come and drink here. You can get the some stuff from the general goods store here, and stagecoach, obviously. And that is pretty much it. You know, just looks exactly the same as. Now I believe you cannot buy guns here. People are drunk. And as you can see, yes, even more dead bodies due to this plague. It is a homeless man's paradise. The sheriff, when you guys show up, if you show up to Armadillo in the first place, he pretty much runs out of town. So there's no law here. You can wave your gun around and start shooting at everybody, and you will not get the sheriff involved, I believe. Because just yesterday, before I got off of this place, my God, it got so dark. Here, I'll give myself a lantern. Because like the other day, I just went crazy. No, just finished the game, so I'm just left to explore this world of Red Dead 2, some old places and new places, and I decided to go, you know, guns blazing, shoot as many people as I could. Not a single, you know, law member came out at that Armadillo, because this place is just run down with plague, and I don't think the law wants to come in and deal with it, so they're just gonna let whatever happens in Armadillo stay in Armadillo, no questions asked. We can go to the saloon and see what's up. If this lady who was almost dying, get out of my way. As I said, you can still drink here. Don't look at me, or I'll punch you. You have that guy out there who's ringing the bell, kind of like the guy who says, you know, bring out your dead. They're in the Black Plague thing. You know, ringing his bell. And you cannot go out into the hallway here like as you could in Red Dead 1 to play a nice game of poker. You can still get a drink here, as I said. You cannot get a room as you can in most of the places they visit. You can't take a bath here for those guys who just like to keep John or Arthur clean. Let's go to the railroad place, the station.
Place is done well.
Well, this place looks like it's
Armadillo
dead.
done well. Devil
That's not well at all. I believe these are some of the locals who just couldn't afford to leave Armadillo, so they were forced to stay here. So everybody's just laying out in the street, sitting there, laying down, hopeless. Probably summer's waiting for death to arrive so they don't have to live through this misery. Kind of scary stuff, if I had to say it. Got these people, just helpless people. Stuff like that.
the town is
So let's go to the general goods store. I believe he is still open at this time.
stay away.
And as I said, this is just a ghost town. Yeah, you're gonna have people throwing up because they're so sick. If you guys wanted to know what the Black Plague was, this is about as close as it gets. Just puking up shit. It's pretty bad. I open up.
Don't be afraid, I don't bite. It's all here waiting for you.
This guy is like the guy that you'd always see in this store. I believe he had a name, I don't remember right now.
Why?
But this is the general goods store. You can get your general goods here.
Anyway,
As I said, they can't go to the gun shop. I believe you can't go in here. Can you? Nope. Can I go to the bank to get the goodies? I believe that is all the places we can go to. I mean, we can also go to the jail. Ah, it's dark. Now, when you do come here, you're going to see the sheriff who is just, locked up, and because of some gang that wants him to come out and finish him off. When you save him, he'll tell you that you got a nice prize in one of his desks. So that's what you do here. Now, I don't remember exactly how. Ooh, gun oil. I'll take that. Oh, I can't carry it. There's gun oil and some other things. I might have to sell some things to create more space. So that is basically all the places of Armadillo in Red Dead 2. The change being that this place is just a dead zone.
howdy, mister.
And this guy does not want to talk. This kind of reminds me of one of those plague doctors, just by his hat and trench coat and stuff like that. Or is he the Undertaker? Oh no. Well, anyways, that has been it. Armadillo in Red Dead 2. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a like if you did, and I'll see you guys on the next video, whatever I make. Stay awesome. Have a good one out there.
Full of cholera that can hardly bury the dead.